Good morning, class. This is a video that I was going to make for you guys since I have to go to the doctor's. Sis, make sure you're paying attention. Evelyn, you better not be falling asleep. Esteban, make sure you're reading. Okay, so we're going to be going over the English 1 play. You should already have your handouts. It's called From Anne of Green Gables. Okay, so I can't really write on this since it's a screen recording, but I'm going to be going over the questions with you, and as I'm reading them, you're going to be writing the negative or positive. So you would write your circle on the side, circle the title, circle any pictures. I don't think this one has any pictures. Let me see. No, it doesn't have any pictures, so go ahead and circle the title. The title is Anne of Green Gables. It is a play. This did come out in the STAR test. So this here would be the opening paragraph, and here it's telling you what the play is going to be about. So now let's go ahead and make an inference based on the title. What do you think the play is going to be about? And it has the name of a person, Anne, so it's probably going to be about a little girl or a girl who lives in Green Gables. Now let's go ahead and go to the questions. Since I'm going to be reading the questions, make sure you're following along and you're going to be writing if they're positive or negative. Question number 1, it will be a matching question. It will be a matching question, but you're going to have to match it in the paragraph. Okay, in paragraph 1, the description of Anne. In paragraph 1, the description of Anne in the stage directions is intended to invoke feelings of. So first of all, just real quick, I want you to go to paragraph 1, which is over here in the top. This is the paragraph that has the stage directions. You notice how they have it here. They have it in italics, and they're also in brackets. Okay, so this is what you're going to look at in paragraph 1. So now let's see the answer choices, if they're positive or they're negative. Letter A, fear. So go ahead and put a negative sign there because it's a negative feeling. B, doubt. Doubt can be either positive or negative. Anger. Anger would be negative. And D, pity. Look that up in the dictionary if you do not know what that means. I'm not going to go ahead and tell you that one. Okay, so for number 2, it says in paragraph 11, the station master uses figurative language to indicate that Anne. So this is a matching question, but it's a 2-in-1. You're going to have to go to paragraph 11, look for what figurative language they're talking about, and then you're going to make the inference. What does it indicate about Anne? So go to paragraph 11, see if you can quickly find the figurative language. Okay, and if you find it, you probably can answer it right then and there. Okay, letter A, has traveled a long way. B, talks too much. C, has a wild imagination. Or D, cannot be fully trusted. Okay, letter D would be negative. Letter C can be either positive or negative. B can also be positive or negative. And letter A, really it's neither. I mean, has traveled a long way. Let's look at number 3. The lines, that is my highest ideal of earthly bliss, and it will be my lifelong sorrow, suggest that Anne has a tendency to be what? 3, you need to analyze the lines. That is my highest ideal of earthly bliss, and it will be my lifelong sorrow. What does this suggest about Anne? Is she A, melodramatic? Look it up in the dictionary because I know you might not know that one. B, rational. That one you also might not know. C, persuasive. Persuasive can be positive or negative as well. Or D, hopeless. Hopeless would be negative. Okay, number 4. Evelyn, make sure you're paying attention. Number 4. Which quotation most strongly suggests that Anne is eager to please Matthew? So right here, this is the focus of the question, that Anne is eager to please Matthew. So this needs to be positive, like she is doing something to please him. Letter A, yes, it's red. Now you see why I can't perfectly be happy. This is a nada que ver. Letter A would be nada que ver. So exit that one out already right now. B, would you rather I didn't talk? If I say so, if you say so, I'll stop. So that's an action showing that she is trying to do something. Letter C, it looks just like a bride with a lovely misty veil. This one right off the bat, if you remember, once you read, you're gonna be like nada que ver with letter C. And D, shouldn't we be going? This one also looks very random. So if you can kind of already make an inference on which answer it's going to be. Let's look at number 5. Number 5, put an asterisk next to it. It is going to take you a little bit longer just because you're going to have to go back. Matthew's lines, his lines, what he was saying, and the stage directions. The stage directions suggest that he is. So you will have to go back. Okay, make sure you highlight all his lines, everything that he says in the whole play, and the stage directions that show here. So here, right here, Matthew doesn't answer, Anne's voice trembles. Those are some of the stage directions. So you do need to highlight what he's saying and the stage directions that are telling him what to do for that question. So once you go back and read those lines and stage directions, what does it suggest about him? Is he kind-hearted? That's a positive, okay, if you have a kind heart. B, efficient. Go ahead and look that one up in the dictionary because I'm pretty sure most of you are not sure what it means. C, sarcastic. Sarcastic can be also positive or negative, really depending on a person. So in this case, you would have to double check to see if it applies here. Or uncomfortable. Uncomfortable would be negative. So letter A is a positive, letter D is negative. Sarcastic can be both positive and negative. And letter B, efficient, you need to look it up in the dictionary. Okay, let's look at number 6. In what way do the station master's lines in paragraphs 4 and 6 help develop the character of the protagonist? Remember yesterday's video, we saw a protagonist is the main character of the selection. And we're looking at specifically the station master's lines in paragraphs 4 and 6. So your focus is there. So you're going to have to go back to paragraph 4 and 6. And based on that, okay, you're going to come up with your answer. Keywords are letter A, they emphasize, they reveal, they serve, or they establish, okay? So then go ahead and look at that. And I think this is the last question. No, there's a couple more questions. Number 7, the references to ladies' room, ladies' waiting room, and the saying that children should be seen and not heard suggest that the selection is set. So this one's asking you to think about these words. Do we currently use these words right now? Ladies' waiting room now would be like the restroom. And this is back then, people used to say this. Children should be seen and not heard. Think about your grandparents who always are like, stay quiet, stay quiet. So that's what it's referencing. So based on those two quotes there, okay, what can you tell? Okay, what setting is this play taking place in? In an earlier era, in an agricultural environment, a fast-paced neighborhood, or a period of social upheaval. You do not know what this word means. I need you to look it up in the dictionary. You don't have time to be guessing because you're about to take the star in about 12 days. Okay, let's look at number 8. In what way is dialogue between Anne and Matthew an example of dramatic irony? Okay, so this question, the state of Texas is throwing in two academic words. They're using dialogue, and then over here we're looking at dramatic irony. You're going to have to go back to the dictionary if you don't remember what this means. There's no way you can answer this question if you do not know what dramatic irony is. Dialogue, I know you all know, is a conversation between characters, the line the characters are saying. Okay, so in what way is the dialogue between Anne and Matthew an example of dramatic irony? A, Anne is worried that her new home will not live up to her expectations. B, Matthew is worried about issues related to Anne's troubled past. C, Anne doesn't know why Matthew seems reluctant to take her home. Or D, Matthew doesn't know why Anne keeps talking so much. Okay, and last question. This question is very easy. If you, at the end of the play, you understand the theme, the overall message, you should be getting most of these correct. So this one is trying to trick you though, because you need to know the theme, and then you need to figure out how is the theme being told to you, through a narrative, through imagery, through figurative language, or through dialogue. Okay, what is mostly used here to share the story? Okay, so you're gonna have 20 minutes to read the play by yourself. This is not a group activity. You're going to be doing this by yourself. So you're going to read the play. What helps a lot too is if you highlight all the stage directions. So like right here, you would also highlight this. These are the stage directions. So wherever you see the brackets that are in italics, those are the stage directions that I want you to highlight. Just because it makes it more visual and you're able to see the stage directions. So you have 20 minutes. After the 20 minutes, you're going to give your handouts to Mr. Ramirez. I am taking this one as a test grade because we have to be ready just in case we do get a play in the STAR test. Okay, there is a Super Saturday tomorrow. Let me tell you the teachers that will be here tomorrow for Super Saturday. Ms. Martinez will be here, Ms. Aiken, and Mr. Diaz de Leon. So those of you who need hours for our 20 hours for tutorials, make sure you do show up. I won't be here. Remember, I'm going to Houston, but I'll be here on Monday. So make sure you're working. I do not want to hear that you were copying. I do not want to hear that you were not paying attention, especially to my video. And I need your answers done correctly. Try your best because I am taking this as a quiz grade. See you on Monday.